What was your transition from WVU to the Colts?
So the transition from WVU to the Colts was more so Morgantown to Indianapolis. So when I was a young boy, I was drafted to the Colts. I was 21 years old when I got drafted. Come to Indianapolis. And a lot of my draft class was like a very mature draft class. Married, long relationships. You know, like very, very, and I was not, right? I was very young. I had a good time. I enjoyed having a good time. I had money for the first time. So I was still trying to have a blast. But Morgantown, where all my friends were, and there was a bar you could go to at least like every single night. There was somewhere you could go where there would be people. There was something you could do. I came to Indianapolis and I learned quickly, okay, Wednesday night here, I got nothing going on. There is nowhere to go. I am by myself right now. So I think that was my biggest, it was getting out of Morgantown to Indianapolis. Now, Indianapolis, great people. If you know where to go, great spots. But when I was young, I didn't know that entire thing. So I think the biggest difference for me was the city of Morgantown, which will never be duplicated. The city of Morgantown will never, ever be duplicated. And I don't think the time when I was at Morgantown will ever be duplicated either. Our basketball team was very good. Pittsnoggle was throwing up threes from the other thing. Our football team was very good. And the rules in Morgantown were very relaxed. And the standards to get into the school were very, very low. I mean, it was a recipe for, all right, here's a lot of people that are going to come to school for one semester and fail out, and then one semester and fail out. So those fall semesters at West Virginia were just next level. So then I get to Indianapolis. It's like a super nice place, and obviously they don't have just a bar that's giving out 50-cent drinks every single night. Well, I did find those bars, but early it was kind of tough. So I think that would be the biggest difference. And let alone the WVU. In college, the team is much more like, you're like a family because you're growing up together. You're spending every single minute of your lives together, from workouts to meals to study halls to practice to it's just, you're always together. In the NFL, you have a lot of free time now. You got to take care of your free time. I was not great with that. I think everybody realized that. So I think there was a couple mighty differences, mostly off the field though. Everything involved off the field. On the field, the workouts, the practices, everything very similar. I mean, actually probably lighter than it was in college because our workouts in college were insane. But off the field was a very different world. Great question, though.
Do you remember free drink night in West Virginia? It'd be like Saturday night, certain bars that you'd pay like an extra cover. Like
you pay $5 at the door and you pay no more.
Yeah.
Yeah, those were great.
Wild times.
Wild times. Don't know how they did it. Still don't know how they did it. $5 at the door, drink till you drowned is what it was called.
Jeez.
Yeah, can't do that anymore.
I mean, the only way you got served was if you tipped, or I'm assuming if you played football. But
no, there's some places I didn't get served because I played football, or just because who knows? Who knows?
Mitt, you wouldn't have survived.
Mitt, you would have. You would have drank yourself to death at Morgantown, West Virginia, and they've changed now. By the way, Morgantown has changed. They couldn't have survived. The drink till you drown, 50-cent pitcher or penny pitchers, and then 50-cent pitchers. I mean, penny pitchers was a real thing. There was people showing up with actual pennies.
Oh, yeah.
And leaving them on the bar. It was like the bartenders were like, "Come on, you know."
There was bring your own mug night, and people were bringing like the 64-ounce big gulps. Like, fill it up.
Fill it up. You know the deal. I didn't make the special.
Your bar.
Morgantown was insane. It was absolutely insane. I thought there was a chance that our team was the idea behind Blue Mountain State. Like I honestly thought that was it. Because I've only caught a couple episodes, but from what I've seen, I'm like, this feels like they're potentially watching what we got going on here in Morgantown and just got it going on. It was outrageous. It took a lot of mental discipline. I didn't have any of it. I mean, it was. Morgantown was outrageous.
Look good, feel good, play good.
Play good, pay good, live good, die good.